Before I do anything else today, before the phone, before the noise, before I start reacting to everything that's already lined up waiting for me, I just want to stop here for a minute. Just here. Just this. Because I've rushed into too many days without doing this, and somewhere around the middle of those days, I always feel it. That low, hollow feeling of moving fast, but not really knowing where I'm going. Getting things done, but not feeling like any of it means much. Tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix. And I've started to realize that what I'm missing on those days isn't energy or focus or even answers. It's this. It's you. It's the one thing I keep skipping because I told myself I didn't have time, when the truth is, I can't really afford not to. So I'm here now, a little scattered maybe, not fully awake, not sure what today is going to ask of me. But here, God, I want to invite you into this day before I invite anything else in. Before the pressure finds me, before the demands start stacking, before I start making decisions from a place of stress or survival, or just trying to keep my head above water. I want to start from a different place today. I want to start from a place where I actually believe you're with me. Not just in theory, not just as something I was raised to say, but really, actually, tangibly present in the details of where I'm going and what I'm walking into. I'll be honest, I don't always feel that. There are stretches of days, sometimes weeks, where I'm just grinding, where faith feels more like a habit than a living thing, where I pray because I know I should, not because I feel anything. And I'm not sure if that's a season or a warning or just what it looks like to be human. But I don't want to live there permanently. I don't want to just go through motions. I want the real thing. And today I think I need the real thing more than usual. There's a lot coming at me right now. Some of it I chose, some of it I didn't. There are things I've been trying to hold together that are starting to feel like they're fraying at the edges. Situations where I've done my part and I'm still waiting to see if it was enough. Relationships that have required more from me than I expected, and I'm not sure I've handled all of it well. Goals I set for myself that feel further away than they did when I started. And I keep second-guessing whether I'm on the right path or just stubborn about the wrong one. I need your favor today. Not luck, not just positive thinking. I mean the actual favor that opens what shouldn't open on its own. That softens what would normally be hard. That positions me in rooms and conversations and moments in a way I couldn't have engineered myself. Because I've tried to engineer things before, and I know what that looks like. It's exhausting. And even when it works, it doesn't feel like it was worth it. There's something different about walking into a day knowing you've already gone before me. That the conversations I'm dreading might go differently than I'm imagining. That the thing I've been worrying about might not turn out the way I feared. That there's a version of today I can't see from here that's actually better than what I've been picturing. I want to walk in that. I want to actually believe that's available to me. Not just for people whose faith seems bigger or steadier or more put together than mine. Because I'll be real with you. My faith doesn't always feel big. Some days it's fragile. Some days the only thing holding it together is the memory of times you came through before, and I'm holding on to those memories like evidence when the present isn't giving me much to work with. That's where I am right now. I'm building on memory and hope, which sounds thin, but I think maybe that's more faith than I give it credit for. Choosing to trust something you can't currently see, maybe that's exactly what it's supposed to feel like. I want to ask you for clarity today. There are things I've been sitting with for too long without knowing what to do. Decisions I've been circling because every option feels like it has a cost I'm not sure I'm ready to pay. I've asked other people. I've gone back and forth in my own head. I've made pro and con lists that didn't make me feel any more certain. And I'm starting to think maybe I've been looking for the answer in the wrong places. Maybe I need to be still enough that you can actually show me something, not a dramatic sign, not a burning bush, just a quiet knowing, a settled sense of direction, a next step, even if it's small. I'm not asking for the whole map. I've learned by now that's usually not how it works. Just the next step. Just enough light for where I'm standing. And I'm asking you to go with me today into the ordinary things. The meetings, the commute, the inbox, the conversations I have without even thinking about them much. Because I know that's where most of life actually happens. Not in the big moments I prepare for, but in the small ones I don't. And I want to be present for those. I want to be the kind of person who listens when someone needs to be heard, even when I have somewhere to be. I want to say the right thing at the right time without even knowing why I said it. I want to be useful in ways I can't plan. That's not something I can manufacture. That's only possible if you're actually moving through me. So take whatever is distracted in me today and bring it back. Whatever is anxious, settle it down. Whatever is carrying grudges or resentment or old hurts I keep dragging into new situations. I want to put that down. I don't want to keep penalizing today for what happened before. I want to actually show up fresh, clear, open. There's something in Proverbs that says, trusting in you with all your heart means not leaning on your own understanding, acknowledging you in all your ways, and you making your paths straight. I've read that so many times it almost stopped meaning anything. But this morning, it means something again, because I have been leaning so hard on my own understanding. I've been trying to figure out everything on my own and then asking you to bless the plan I already made, and I want to try something different today. I want to actually invite you into the planning, not just the executing. I want to move through today slowly enough that I can actually sense what's right, not just what's fast, not just what's efficient, what's right, and at the end of today, however it goes, whether it went the way I hoped or not, I want to still be standing. Not crushed, not convinced that everything is falling apart, not in the same cycle of anxiety I've been trying to break. I want to end today with something still in me, some reserve, some quiet. I believe you can do that. Not because I've earned it, or because my prayers are especially polished, or because I've been particularly consistent lately, but because that's who you are. You meet people in the middle of the mess, not after they've cleaned it up. You show up for people who are running late to the conversation, not just the ones who got there early. That's the version of you I'm counting on this morning. So if you're reading this right now and you almost scrolled past without stopping, I'm glad you didn't, because I think you needed this pause just as much as I did. Some days we rush in and wonder later why everything felt off. But today doesn't have to start that way. Whatever is sitting heavy on you this morning, whatever you haven't said out loud to anyone, you can bring that here. You can be exactly where you are, feeling exactly what you're feeling, and still be completely met. That's not a small thing. I just didn't want you to miss it.